different and play different.
Boxing's the wild west of sport.
This isn't a normal world.
Winning doesn't happen by accident. Winning becomes a lifestyle.
Volleyball here's a state treasure.
Representing Nebraska is amazing to me.
We've given them an opportunity to dream.
What's up, you beautiful people? All you beautiful motherfuckers doing? Alright. Let me throw my eyeballs in. That way I can see. We don't need any excuses. I'm dying. How everybody doing? Alright, let's go ahead and pause that. Let's make sure this is running up nice. Yep, that's looking good. Alright, everything on this end is looking good. Everything is looking copacetic. Alright, cool overlay. Okay, we got the timer counting down. Yup. Make sure ghost chat is working. Let's see. Salutations! I don't even know if I spelled that right. Yeah, popped up on stream. Cool. Alright. Hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day. And if you aren't, hope you're thinking of ways to, make that more bearable. Find the silver lining. And if you can't find it, create it. Because that's all life really is, Sometimes things can seem as if they're given to you. Sometimes you just gotta create the shit. Boom. TED Talk. Alright, how we looking? Let's see. Alright, baby. Ooh, I see an 8K, 4K HD. Alright. Okay, let's get this controller ready. And let's do the thing! Welcome to part 10 of the Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition stream. We're making some pretty good progress. Can I tell you where we left off last mission? No, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can, because I just remembered. Alright, so last mission we were doing the Leviathan mission, and we found out that Leviathan turns out to be an alien species that was before the Reapers, and we then found out that the people who refer to themselves, or the species, the ancient alien race, that was pretty much the beginning, essentially. They're called Leviathans. We don't know their actual name. They were the ones who created what the Reapers are. And the Reapers, over time, started to learn more and more about the universe, species, and they grew their own sentience, I guess you would want to say, and started thinking for themselves and started to enact their own version of a plan to make the galaxy a better version of what they think it should be, based off of all of the data they've accumulated from watching different species and whatnot interact with each other and all this kind of stuff. So over time, they started to do things on their own. They went against the people who created them, which are, let's see if I can pull them up for you guys. Let's see, Journal, Codex, where were they at? Was it, no, was it here? Was it under the Reaper category? No. Aliens, non-console, no, because they were They were their own category. And I can't remember. Here we go. Oh, they didn't even show a picture of them. Damn. Okay, anyway, so what the Reapers are, the little ships that they come down in, and they look like a fucking squid or whatever animal they represent. They took that form because they related to their creators, and now when they come and they harvest people from different worlds, alien species, and just whatever they harvest, all beings of life, once they get enough harvested material, they then turn it into a new ship, and that new ship gets dubbed a Reaper, or a Harbinger they call them. It gets dubbed the Harbinger, which is the big ship, and then that's how they create those big ships. That's why they're consistently consuming things, so that they can create more of themselves and continue their process of making the galaxy what they envision it to be. And each cycle, if it doesn't reach their standard of what they envision, they come through and they start harvesting the galaxy again to kill everybody out. I believe they leave enough of the galaxy there to start to repopulate, so it can start anew and see what becomes of the next generation of experiment, essentially, at this point. So you found out that the Leviathans were still alive. Their things that they created turned against them, started to kill them off, so they went into the recesses of the galaxy. Oh, there's a Pokemon in the chat. They went into the recesses of the galaxy. They destroyed all evidence of themselves throughout the centuries, because the Leviathans are able to do indoctrination, and that's where the Reapers got their indoctrination abilities from, is their creators. Over time, they were able to, the Reapers started off not being able to control anything, but started to actively hone in on making that better, so that way they can subjugate species, and get them to do what they want them to do. But the Leviathans used their ability to whatever species were alive at the time to control, subtly control whatever species they could, to go into their own form of libraries and things where they kept information, to get rid of all information that led back to Leviathans. That way, if they erase themselves from history and nobody knows what the Leviathans are, what they were, where they came from, how they came to be, what they did, they can erase themselves, and then the Reapers will forget about them. And that's how they survived this whole time, because all manners of things related to them were extinct, essentially. So, we just happened to stumble upon one of their beacons, and not we, but the humans uncovered one of their beacons somewhere, and then our scientists started to piece together everything, and that's how we were able to make our way all the way back to this Leviathan. And us, Commander Shepard, we found it, and we were never supposed to find it, and we pretty much talked it into helping us, in a sense of, if they're not scared, and if the Reapers are coming for them, use their abilities to come out of hiding to take over the Reapers, so that way we as humans, Commander Shepard, we already destroyed one Reaper, so we could do it. And these beings are supposed to be the apex, they call themselves the apex predators, apex beings of the galaxy. If us lowly humans can do it, and we destroyed one, then these beings with so much power and whatnot should be able to help us destroy them, even more exponentially. So that's pretty much where we left off on the last mission. In that one scene, we thought there was only one Leviathan that we were talking to. As we were in that conversation, two more arose from the side, so it was three in that scene right there. There's no telling how many more of them are in the galaxy. There's no telling if they're able to reproduce. yeah, who knows? But yeah, that's where we left off at. And I think now we're going to. I mean, we have so many fucking missions. Like, god damn, I don't remember it being this many missions. But if I can, the Attican Traverse. I don't even know where to find that. If I can knock out as many side missions as I can, we'll do that, because that'll help out. We're able to, you know, explore, get some more lore into the game, into the universe, into the characters, and build upon it. That way, once I complete this game, I don't have to come back to it. And once Mass Effect 4 comes out, if we're able to export over our Mass Effect 3 data, I'll pretty much have done everything in the first playthrough of me doing this on the hardest difficulty and everything. That way I can carry that over into Mass Effect 4. Maybe it won't work because, you know, so much time has passed since then, and maybe the save data is just a hard thing to transfer over from the technology they have now from the game they're making. But who knows? Could work, could not. Yeah, and we also want to do as much as we can because we want to get that military strength in the bottom left corner that you guys can see, at least past minimum, that bar. And the first time I played this game, I filled up the bar, but that was through also playing the multiplayer and getting a bunch of extractions. And the more you play the multiplayer, you get more points that go towards this meter. So I don't have the multiplayer in the Legendary Edition, so you know, I got to do as much as I can with these side missions to at least get past the minimum bar, but I just want to get it as high as I can as well. So let's get that going. Oh yeah, also the last mission we did was Rex. It was a story mission. We were trying to get the Krogans to join the fleet so that way we can have more species, a bigger army, so that we can fight the Reapers. Rex saying he would join us if we were able to give him the genophage cure. One of the Solarian council members, Dalatras, hope I said her name right, Dalatras, she was against it, saying that the Krogans were pretty much warmongers. And come to find out, one of their Solarians who did experiments on the Krogans in Mass Effect 2, we stopped him, we kept the cure. The experiments that he was doing on live Krogan females to be exact, or to be more specific, some of them survived. And the ones that survived, the Dalatras, which is the Council of Races, she's a Solarian, she had her Spec Ops people come in, kidnap those survivors, and then take them to a facility where nobody knew about them. One of our old teammates, Morton, he's a Solarian. He found out about it. He went in there undercover. He told Rex about it. So that's how Rex knew that they were there. So Rex came to us, told us, tried to get that surviving females from her so that way we can get the cure and blah, 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 blah. And then we went there. Shit was going off. Cerberus was there. We didn't know why. We fought Cerberus off. And then we saved the female. I think there was 5 dead bodies out of the 4 to 6 female Krogans that were alive. All of them died except for one. And now Rex has her, so she's the last female alive. She's immune to the genophage. So now our scientist Morden, since she's alive, he can take DNA samples from her to recreate the cure for the genophage without, you know, doing the harmful experiments, because everything's already been done to her. But he can use her blood analysis and recreate a cure to help all the Krogan. So that's where we left off at. Now we're going to check these emails if there's anything here. I don't think. And then continue with our missions. Let's see. Let's go to the crew deck. I want to go to Liara, see if Glyph, I think that's a little robot, see if Glyph has any upgrades for us, because that'll be pretty cool if he does. We can get something going.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Okay. Let's see what he has. Nope. We ain't got no upgrades. Okay. How much money we got? 137? See if she got anything she want to say.
Hello again, Shepard. What have you been up to
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I knew the elusive man.
like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my track.
Cool. Alright. So,
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
oh, thank you. That's probably what that beep. Oh, shit. I was calling every supply depot station around the Crucible to find enough pure plutonium for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. Saying the broker would be in touch with the needs. Okay. What is this? Alien AI controlled ship makes contact in Solarian space. What the hell is this? Yeah, I don't feel like looking at all that. We also saw some records while we were trying to save the Krogan, female Krogan. We found records of data logs between the Dalatras and somebody on that research facility about an alien species called, what the fuck were they called? I think they were called fuck, it had to do something with data. But basically, let's go to the basically they are an alien race that lives within technology, and they were communicating with this alien race, and I believe when they're communicating with the alien race, there's a time difference. So when you send data to them and you go to explore that place, time moves by exponentially quicker. And I believe I think it said for the 100 and when they sent people, they were there for like 180 years versus I think a couple of hours or months or something in our time, that the time difference. So basically time is of nothing to them because of how their shit is. I meant to look it up, but I should have wrote it down. Yeah, I don't even think the codex captures any of that info. If it did, I was not paying attention to it. Oh well, I'll look it up off stream and try to give you guys more information. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it right now. Let's see. Sorry, you guys are gonna hear the click clacks. ME3, we'll say data aliens. Okay, virtual aliens. I think that's what they were called. Okay, let's see. So it's saying here the virtual aliens. Get off my screen. The virtual aliens are a race of some of 1 billion individuals who downloaded their minds into a virtual world aboard a starship long ago to avoid the destruction of their civilization. As of 2185 CE, the virtual aliens have established diplomatic contact with the Citadel Council in order to secure a new power source for their systems that maintain their virtual world. The aliens' name for themselves is currently unknown. The biological characteristics of the virtual aliens are unknown. All virtual aliens do not currently have physical bodies of their own to facilitate communication with the Council. The virtual aliens showed that they are capable of swapping consciousnesses with other sentient beings and gain control of their bodies. Okay. That's what the Antillin system is. Okay, so we need to go back and read that if I want more info. So it talks about the history here. It's talking about the Exodus. Approximately 8,000 years ago, the virtual the virtual aliens the virtual aliens faced an imminent crisis. Their homeworld star was about to go supernova. To survive, the virtual aliens built a starship equipped with a network of supercomputers. 1 billion virtual aliens transferred their consciousnesses into the supercomputers, which contain an entire virtual world for them to inhabit. I mean, I guess I could show you guys on the screen too, so you guys can read it too. Hopefully nothing crazy pops up on this site. Let's see. The conscious supercomputers, which contain an entire virtual world for them to inhabit for the duration of the crisis. With the purpose-built AI piloting the ship and maintaining the virtual world, the virtual aliens departed their home system and began a millennia-long sojourn into the galaxy. Contact with the Council Space. In 2185 CE, the virtual alien starship entered the Solarian inhabited Antillin system. The starship's AI sought help as the energy source keeping the ship and the virtual world running was dwindling. When the ghost ship was first detected by the Solarians, it was initially thought that the vanguard of a Geth attack. It thought to be the vanguard of a Geth attack because it emitted strong AI heuristics. Contact between the galaxy and the AI was first established by the famed human exobiologist Dr. Jordan Detweiler, who boarded the ship to communicate with the AI. There's a Pokemon in the chat if anybody wants to catch it. I'll go ahead and throw that up if you're in the background.
Who's that Pokemon?
We'll also see if I caught it. I don't think I have. Glameow. Let's throw a great ball at it. Alright. What up, Twibble? What's going on with you? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Let's see. All right. So. Oh, let's go. Yeah, you about to run out of all your monies. Okay, so let's keep it going. How do I get balls again? You do exclamation point, Pokeshop, and then space. If you want to do Pokeball, do Pokeball, and then space, and then the quantity. So I'll do a tutorial, Pokeshop, Pokeball, 10, like that. Bam, look at you, and you can spell. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it left already. Says sorry. You gotta wait 13 more minutes. I'll throw up another one. All right, so love you too, sis. Okay, contact between the galaxy and AI was first established by the famed human exobiologist Dr. Jordan Detweiler, who boarded the ship to communicate with the AI, learning of both the virtual world and the energy problem. The Citadel Council, wary of the threat posed by the AI, was prepared to rule against aiding the ship, placing the virtual world and the lives of its inhabitants in jeopardy. Alarmed, Detweiler entered the virtual world to warn the virtual aliens. Detweiler returned with an offer to the council. The virtual aliens would trade their advanced technology in exchange for help. A veil of secrecy was immediately erected by the council, and matters involving the ship were classified top secret. 1 month later, it was revealed that a representative of the virtual aliens, Ambassador Sagan, had been using Dr. Detweiler's body to visit the Citadel to speak with the council. After explaining the situation in a press conference, Sagan asked for asylum from the council, stating that she is one of many asking for asylum from the council, stating that she is one of many of her race who wish to leave the virtual world. When the question of what would happen to Dr. Detweiler, whose mind remained in the virtual world, arose, a volunteer offered to take on Sagan's mind in Detweiler's place. Volunteer. Okay. After this was announced, some 400 individuals from various races also stepped forward to swap places with other virtual aliens. That's pretty tight, but I need more info. Let's see. God damn, that shit went down far as fuck. Okay, yeah, so that's all we're gonna get. I mean, that sounds pretty tight. Pretty cool. I want to know what all happened with that advanced technology, what kind of technology they had. Is it something that maybe got kind of slipped through the cracks and they just didn't have enough time to kind of expand into that? Because I feel like if they have advanced technology, that could very well help against this Reaper threat that we're going against right now. As far as the council hiding that from others, how come we didn't know about it? I would like to see that expanded upon. So I'll try to be on the lookout for that. I also need to go back through this codex and not through the codex, but I got to go back to Glyph and look at the email terminal so that way I can see what was going on with that, because if it has more information as to maybe somebody from the council didn't want that to happen and then went in there and destroyed it from within by implementing a virus or something, and that's how come we don't know, that would explain a big reason why we didn't have that help. Oh, what is this crawling towards me? Oh, it's just a canine. It's a dog.
Good dog.
Talking about this little thing right there? This little robot? That's wild. Oh yeah, it do kind of look like an eye. It looked like something from a horror game that as soon as you get close, it goes, ah! Alright, let's see. See if I can upgrade anything. Terminus. Exactly. Ooh, I wonder if I could take pieces of this. Can I take pieces of different armors? How you doing though, sis? Like, I have so many weapons I could buy. I don't even know which one to give teammates. Ooh, assault rifle. Reduces weapon weight, accuracy. Pistol magnifier. Oh yeah, let's go. Pistol magnifier for sure for my teammates. Nobody uses. We'll go shotguns. Fuck it. I'm good trying to enjoy my day off. I'm eating soup. SMG power magnifier. Yup. We'll take that. We don't really need anything that reduces weight. Let's take that. Okay. Oh, we were just in this mission, huh? Alliance requisitions. Okay. What kind of soup? We got that. We got the Rieger carbine. Like, they have so many different weapons in this game that it's just so many things you can give people or use yourself. The Rieger carbine. Alright. I wish I could upgrade my fucking mods, weapon mods. Some udon, so yummy. Udon. Guess what, sis? Story time. All right, so so delicious. So, how many stories do you hear of people getting hired the same day and fired? And then while you answer that question, like what's the probability of hearing about people getting hired then fired in the same day versus being fired in the same day and hired somewhere else in the same day? In the same day, not that often. Okay, so anyway, predominantly, right? More than likely, you'd hear about more people going to a job, sucking at a job that they got hired on, and then getting fired. So maybe not hired and fired in the same day, but you know, getting hired and then fired on the first day type thing. But I got fired, and then a couple of hours later I got hired somewhere else. So I got the other job, and yeah, it was an interesting turnout. Yeah, So for all you people out there, you never know what'll happen in life. You never know what happens. You know? Yeah, you could lose your job, but you never know what's right around the corner. You never know the things that you're looking into, you put things out for. Basically, you never know what's coming over that hill that's in front of you. We can't see the future, you know? I didn't know I was going to get hired after this other place, but literally went into work, had a conversation with my supervisor, got let go, and then not even a couple of hours later, boom, I got a call from the other job saying, hey, we gave you the job. I'm not even at the low pedestal of the job, the position they were hiring for. They gave me the highest position that's available for that job or for what they were hiring for, and then I start in 2 weeks. So it's one of those, yeah, if I would have found out today, I would have been starting in 2 weeks. I would have put in my 2 week notice anyway. So yeah, okay, I got let go. Okay, all right, but yeah, congratulations, you didn't want it anyways. Nah, I didn't. You know, there's a lot that came with that job. Yeah, more money for sure. The job itself, you know, had all the foundations, I guess you would say, for a term, all the foundations and things that need to be implemented to create a cohesive system so that things were simplified. There's a routine there. Things can get done. Had that been in place, it would have been a good job, you know. But with, like you said, they did me a favor. There was no order. Yeah, there was no order there. There was chaotic. You know, it is a small business that was trying to become established. But, you know, at the same time, there was a lot of having to wear different hats, per se, and without having the experience to be wearing said hats that I would have to put on at separate times, you know, it made the job worse than what the job should have been. And, you know, with relaying, not having said experience to do said things that were expected of me, you know, there was no There was no system in place to get the information so that way I can execute said task to the efficiency to garner the results that were expected of me. So I'm the kind of person where if I'm told to do something, I need to, one, if I've never done it, I need to be shown how to do it. I need to see step by step what it entails, because for instance, we had to do some scheduling for some things. There were times where I would have to look into our database to find contracts. Just the finding the contracts in our database was all over the place because of the transition period from moving over from the old company to this company. Things were just thrown everywhere in a sense. There was no smooth, okay, you come here, it's gonna be here. And if it was there, the information is so sporadic that, I wasn't even taught how to look at the information. And sometimes being able to looking at the information still doesn't line up with the scheduling that we're supposed to put the client on for scheduling jobs and all this kind of stuff. And then, these are questions that I'm having. So then it's like, okay, well, why did we do this job then? On this scheduling contract we have, we're said we're going to do this at these times. But if you look at our calendar for when we did the services, we only did this here. We did these things here. Or we did this here, and we still have to do these things. But these things should have been done over here. Why weren't they done over here if we don't do these two things together? But it shows that we have to do them together. We got a Pokemon in chat. Let's go, baby!
Who's that Pokemon?
I guess I got him. I'll throw another one anyway. So it just created more questions for me because now, yes, my supervisor, he was with that previous company for a while and he took over and he's doing his thing. He knows the inner workings of why this was done like this, or where to find this information on this customer, and we got to schedule this customer this way because they like it this way versus scheduling this other customer this way because they like it this way. I get told to just do this, and then I do what I'm doing how I was taught, barely taught how to do, and then it's, oh no, this customer doesn't like it like this, we have to do it this way. So then I have to learn a new way to do it just for this specific customer, and then turn around and immediately go to doing other things, good shit, doing other shit for other customers that need to be done a certain way. And then it's having to constantly shift between, oh, this person likes it this way because of this person likes it this way because of that, and then this scheduling was off because of this scheduling is off because of that. And then I have to continuously create more questions to ask to get more information. And then there are times where I can't get information and I need to have all that information because when I go to talk to the client, delicious. When I go to talk to the client, they're expecting to have had said scheduling services done at the time they said they were going to get done. I need to have a reason as to why they weren't done. If I don't know why it's not done, now it's going to make us look bad. And previous talks of how other things were done at other times, I'm trying to make that change. And to be able to make that change, I need more info. I'm not being given more info. So it's just like a constant fucking hamster wheel of just going back in circles. And then it's always, Denzel, how come you didn't do this? Denzel, how come you didn't do that? Why is it taking so long to do this? What were you doing on this time? What were you doing at this? And it's like, yeah, I'm doing so many different things. I don't even have enough time to do my own job. And now you want me to take on another job to help out somebody else to do this other thing where that should be their job so that I can focus on this that I'm already backed up in. So it's, it's something that mentally wasn't what I wanted per se, and just the end cost wasn't worth it for me. You know, it wasn't a field, particularly a business field that I was passionate about. So for me to be there long term, it was just like, yeah, even if I wanted to stick this out, because I do enjoy talking to customers and doing that kind of stuff, but just the little things that I mentioned, and there was more on top of it, but I'm not going to go down that whole rabbit hole, but just the things that I mentioned out, like, you know, imagine that being every single day, and then things happen and it's your fault. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? There's always an expectancy of you have no sense of urgency, and we need to have a sense of urgency, and you got to be doing this, you should have done that, but there's no, hey, we acknowledge that you're doing a good job, that you're really sticking this out, you came into this with no experience, and you're learning, and you're sticking to it, and you know, like, eventually if you beat down on somebody so much, like, they're not gonna give a fuck. And it got to the point where I just didn't give a fuck. Like, you know, I come in, I try to do my best, more work gets put on me, I get hounded for not doing said things when my plate is already full. So it's like, I'm not winning no matter what I do, you know. So when I'm there, I'm there. I'm not gonna half-ass my job. I'm gonna do my job to the best of my ability, to my standards of doing it right, doing it correct the first time, so that way if anybody comes after me, or if I need to look back at something, I can accurately find something, because this is how it's supposed to look. But the way I was being led didn't reflect the way that I did things. So, you know, eventually, you know, I was like, fuck it, I'm tired of this, you know. Mental health is real. Like, mentally, while I'm there, I pushed it down, dealt with it, you know, because I'm there. But over the weekend, it just, when it's time to relax, that's when it all releases, you know. I had, like, more migraines and headaches, and then I would have to battle myself to go back into that job that I don't give a fuck about, because no matter what I did, it got overlooked. No matter what I did, it didn't matter. So fuck it, started calling off, led to me being let go. And then as soon as I was let go, the job I applied for, they called back, background check came through, everything came through, you good, we're gonna give you this position, start April 16th. So boom, blessings, baby. Was I worried? No, because I've been through worse. I've been through way worse. COVID time, no job, still had to pay bills, you know, moving, not having anything, building up to everything that I have now, this PC, you know, this fucking camera that I got from James, 2 monitors, you know, I've been through so many different things in my life where I'm not gonna allow hardships, any hardship really, to overcome what I know I'm able to accomplish and what I know is out there. Because like I was saying at the beginning of this video, or this segment, is, I mean, I guess I could have blew up this thing bigger so you didn't have to see all this blue bullshit, but you know, you don't know, you know, what's over that hill that's in front of you. You don't know what's coming to you. You know, like, even for me, you know, I have to tell myself that constantly with even streaming. I thoroughly enjoy streaming. I like when people come into here and I could talk to people. I can just be myself, make you guys laugh. If you guys want to talk about something serious, we can talk about something serious, and, you know, being non-judgmental, and I'm still going to crack jokes on you, but it's all out of love. Like, you know, nothing's ever serious where I send something out to people with malicious intent. That's just not how I get down. Life is too short. You know, I say nothing but love to you guys, because life would do that for you anyway. Life would beat you down, and I don't need to add on top of that. But even with that, it's a journey. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. Yeah, I could make these videos and I could stream, and I'm like, dang, I only got 1 person in here right now, maybe 2 people if somebody's lurking, and I don't know how Twitch really captures the viewer ratio of who's really in your stream versus who not. But dang, man, nobody's in here, and I'm putting all this time, and I have good content, and I'm being engaging with the people that do come through, and when I do make content, you know, people don't really like it, and I spend all this time on it, and it's really better than other people's bullshit as content where people are ripping off other people and just taking other people's viral videos and changing up their little captions and reposting it because it gets their page traction and people following these trends, and nothing's organic, and I'm over here organic as fuck and nobody's fucking with it. It's like, yeah, those are thoughts that I've had, but at the same time, I don't know what's coming because it just takes one person. It just takes one person to look at you, to like it, to share it, for it to reach somebody else, and then it starts that that snowball effect. And you know, there could be just me maintaining the consistency of just streaming generally, and then I'm out somewhere and I'm talking to somebody and they're like, hey, I like your charisma, I like your mannerisms, do you do anything? Oh, I stream. Oh, what's your channel? I give them my channel, and I don't know this person maybe has money or is somebody who has some kind of status or famous or whatever, and they see it and then they start to share it. Or I get a blessing because somebody looks at my channel and they're like, yo, I like how you talk to people. I want you to come be a part of this company and, you know, be a focal point to be on camera and go do interviews. Like, there's so many different things that could happen that you just don't know about, that you can't allow hardships to stop that. So yeah, long story short, I got fired and I got hired. Bar. All right, that's enough of that. All right, let's go. Let's see, baby. All right. See what happens? I just talk and shit just keep coming out. All right. Yeah, I was talking about all these weapons. I'm unsure of what I really want to give my people and what really works. So we just stopped that. What is this? The weapon bench. Alright, what did we get? Oh, the scorpion. I wish there was a way I could upgrade these mods. Alright. Excuse me. So we got armor set 1. Yeah, we don't want no armor sets. We want to change out the individuals. So we got the Kuwashi visor. And we have that Y because it gives us weapon damage, headshot damage. And gives us a good shield with power damage and power recharge. So that makes it a little bit higher, but it brings our weapon and headshot. It looks kind of cool with my armor though. So that's the mnemonic visor. Okay. This gives us more weapon damage. So we want something that keeps our power damage the same. If not, we want a little bit more. So we're not really gonna find anything from what I can see. What was the mnemonic visor? It gives us a little bit more power damage, but we lose on headshot and weapon damage, which I don't think is worth it because I don't really know how much fucking power damage my shit does. So we got the Fury armor. That boosts the fuck out of weapon damage. But a lot of the times I'm using my power so I can refill my shields. What did I have? Did I say Fury? Yeah, Fury armor. Here we go. So this gives us a shield boost. Okay, so we'll stick with that. Okay, I think the same thing goes there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I think the only thing I could really change is if maybe I wanted to increase my power damage. But then it becomes, is the loss in headshot and weapon damage worth that little boost in power damage? I mean, I feel like my character looks badass with that little visor. But we might just leave it like this until we get more shit. Alright, let's go. Let's try to get some missions down. So that soup is pretty good, sis. How's your ankle? I remember you said you almost twisted that bitch. It was bomb. Okay. It's fine, thank God. I know. What is the main mission? Alright, main mission is to Tuchanka. Eve's indeed the key, but Korean continue to assist Turin and Krogan allies to fight against them while the cure is synthesized. My knees, on the other hand, is a different story. What you mean? They still healing? Story time. They still healing, sis? So we got the missing scouts there. Yeah, laugh aloud. They aren't as bad, but still sore. Damn. I mean, that makes sense, though, because there's another Pokemon. You did fall, and then you went right back to work. You didn't really give it that much time to heal. Alright, who is here? Oh, that's Omega. That's Arya. Who is here? Because I know we got to go here for Cerberus. Yeah, I need more time to relax. Yeah, you do. It's because you're up moving so much that no matter what you really do, it's like you're not really giving yourself that time. That time to chill. Alright, let's go here. What you need? Could you be working with 10s? 10s just walking around the whole time? Oh, good shit, sis. Good shit. Yesterday you walked over 18,000 steps. Shit. Shit. I need that in miles. How many miles you talking? You caught 2 in a row, I know. Oh, do exclamation point Poke loyalty. It'll tell you how many you've caught in my stream, and it'll let you know how much you need to get to the next reward. I think that's it. Yeah, bam. See, my own loyalty is level 1, but then again, I haven't really streamed to the point to catch enough of my own. I don't know how many miles that is, but it's too much. Can't you look at your watch and there's a function to go over how many miles? Boo. Boo. You show no support. Damn. It's crazy. It's been a while. Yeah, I see. It's been a while. It's been a long ass while. Oh, you don't wear your watch. Why not? Anybody have anything we can upgrade? Nope. Alright. It's been a while.
Edie, any more information on the situation?
I received confirmation your backup has landed on the planet's surface. A group of Krogan commandos called Arlac Company has conducted initial scans.
Good to hear. What else, Edie?
You were searching for a Krogan scouting party that disappeared in this area. They were investigating reports of activity around the Rachni relay.
The Rachni? No wonder Rex wanted to
Oh,
keep
you're
this
watching
quiet.
working 10 hours straight, sweating so it irritates your skin.
Even a rumor of their return could cause panic.
I don't like the sound of this. The Krogan would have come prepared to fight.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Gotcha.
Still, it's troubling there are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she disappeared forever. She was desperate to save the race.
Your skin sensitive, your ankle sensitive. Everything's sensitive on you, kid.
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the council while they prepared for war.
Jewelry don't go well on me when I sweat
Situation
laugh a lot. I
changed.
get rashes.
Yeah,
You ain't shit.
They got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running. They're tough. Think they're invincible.
Yeah, I know.
Reckless, but effective.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How'd you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal, and being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some
What are you doing now,
heads,
sis?
Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. Chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters on the Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
Ask me later.
Whatever you say.
We don't know if the
Just watch
Rachni
your
had
stream. I
anything
think
to
I
do
want to
with
watch
this.
a little close
We're here
before
to find
tomorrow, though.
scouts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't see any signs of activity.
Okay, I appreciate it, Sissy. I appreciate it.
Agreed.
You can watch
This place
it,
smells like
yeah.
a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
A nest might be fortunate. We could end this here.
Whoa, that
Arlac
laugh.
Company, move out!
You're welcome,
Grab what you
sis.
need,
See,
Shepard.
you missed this.
Meet me at the scout
Think
camp
about,
ahead.
you've been missing
Sounds
out
good.
on, what are we? We're on playthrough 10, and we did how many of Mass Effect 2? I want to say like 15. You missed like 25 streams at least, kid. Damn. It be your own.
Got it.
Cause I play. Cause I play on the days I work.
All right.
I play on the days you work. I mean, this is true. Did you watch the streams after the fact, though? That's the real question. Did you watch the streams after the fact, though? I'm gonna get on you and Doobie. Where the scary games at? I want to see you play those. Hell no, I ain't trying to play them bitches. And no, you didn't. At least I'm on now. Yeah, you're right. At least you are on. Yep. Stop being scary. Shit, fuck them scary games, man. Hell nah.
Their base camp has been decimated. The Krogan are overconfident. It's their weakness.
It makes for good content. Yeah, for you. I got enough content as it is. Once I get caught up on making content, then I might dive into some little horror games. Haha, bro, stop playing. I ain't playing. I'm dead serious. Entry 1, you got this. Oozing grants me a second chance at vengeance. The old foe returned one last round. These young punks won't know what hit them. Seismic scans led us to settlement. No one's left. No bodies, no bullet holes, not even entrails. They just vanished in the dust. They're near. I can smell it. More, it's gone. Disappeared in the night. No sound, no scream. Gone. We're 10 down. We still haven't found the hive. The Ravenor scum finally proved his worth. The hive was right beneath our feet. Bastards. Overcaptain brought out the flamers and says we're heading in to fetch the boys back. About damn time. Yeah, I wanna good shit.
A long way down.
Yeah, I just want to get caught up on content since I won't be working for 2 weeks. Try to stream at least maybe every day or every other day, but I need to get ready to move and get all that together, and then also, you know, do some clips of everything that I got. Oh, shit. Do you know when you're moving yet? Yeah, aiming for the end of the month. I'm going to be moving things here and there.
Shepard! You in one piece?
But I aim to be done by the end of April. The last weekend of April, I think it was the 26th and 27th. Did they take my fire off my gun? They did, bitches. Perfect for what?
On it.
Ahead of us.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
So that means you and May will be there for our birthday. You can drive y'all back home. Nah.
Is that webbing?
Looks like
it depends, because I'll be working at the state job, so we'll see. We shall
Stay close, it's easy to get
see.
separated.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
I won't be working on a Sunday, but we'll see what factors play into it.
Did anyone see that?
Confirmed. I see something.
No, it's not.
Be cautious. They're dangerous.
Go where we gotta go.
Those codes, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
I don't care. I'm not lazy. And plus, I'll be in training. I might not even mentally want to do anything. Yeah, give me some more bullets. Don't get y'all hopes up. I'm just saying. If it don't happen, it don't happen. what killed me? Fuck this flamethrower. How about that?
We got company.
Light him up, Shepard.
Along the far wall, Shepard. That rat knife.
Get on.
Right away.
Shoot it. Good shit, y'all. Good shit. There we go. Alright, we got nothing but dead bodies here. Shredder ammo. Look at that. See? When you rush, you can just run past it. And we don't like to do that.
Nope.
Alright, we got another Pokemon up in here. We got another Pokemon up in here.
Who's that Pokemon?
Question. Reapers have been here.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Oh, what is that? I meant to do Great Ball. I don't know if it's too late. I think it might be. Damn.
Got it.
Yo, use your bullets.
Acknowledge.
Let's go. Let's get that shit, sis.
Copy that.
It must open somehow. What is that?
Damn, you're the only one who caught it. It's crazy.
Very good.
Hey, hold on. We saw one of those back here too, I believe. Let me get my experience. Fuck that shit. Oh, no experience, you motherfucker. Is there another one over here? No, bullets, we'll take that. I'm a boss. I'm a B-O-S-S boss. I'm a B-O-S-S boss. I can't walk for shit, but I'm a boss. My legs go trip, 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 and I fall like a boss. Haha.
Our exit is cut off.
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on!
What was that?
Directions.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
Now that hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
They got hit hard. The
It's the
leader
rat
ordered them to
what's
carry
left.
weapons deep into
Another
the
species
caves.
twisted by the
He
Reapers.
knew the next team
Grunt,
would need help.
Rackbat presence confirmed. They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Finally, something to kill.
Oh, she leveled up. Let's go.
Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole.
Let's go, Starburst.
The breeding ground must be here. The Reapers are protecting an asset of great significance.
Yeah, I want to know if I can find something for the stream where as it levels up, kind of like a Pokemon in a sense, but as it levels up, it starts to change form and like evolving and shit. That'd be pretty cool. I need to look into that. Right, to give a visual representation of what you guys are spending your points toward to increase interactivity.
Shepard.
Y'all do y'all thing.
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Ereba on the Citadel.
A large area, Commander.
Expect trouble.
Fuck. Alright, we need to change our gun out. I'm gonna take the fucks out of back. Alright, love you, sis.
Stay low. Don't let it get a beat on you.
Oh, where's he at? There we go. Almost a wrap. Almost caught me slacking. Almost caught me with my pants down. They almost got that long dick surprise.
Casualties?
It's fine. Krogan fight better angry.
Can I throw that there? Okay, no. What about you?
Careful!
The Rachni thrive on toxic planets. Strange to find them in a breathable atmosphere.
The Reapers have altered more than just their appearance.
gutted us so we don't reach the nest.
Man, it'd be so cool if we could come across the Arachnite Queen. Maybe she pops up. I don't remember them showing her before.
There's the power node.
Come on!
Damn.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo. Krogan, get ready!
Good shit, y'all. Level up, baby. Let's go. So we got pool maxed. I guess we can go cryo. And that'll give fucking Javik some ammo. Yeah. Upgrade her biotics. And then upgrade his slam. Alright, let's get it cracking.
More eggs.
Take it slow.
No, we never go in these holes. Never.
That does not look like a Rachni nest.
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Is this the Arachnite Queen? Did he take her over?
Move it! Damn it!
We need to find the power node.
fuck this.
Come on, we gotta get past these barriers.
Damn, would kill me. Alright, we got a Pokemon in the chat. Alright, before I start getting gangsta, I need to set what's his name up with some shit. Oh, I didn't mean to catch it, but fuck it. We here now.
We gotta get past these barriers.
Alright, so let's go with our with ice. Was that enough for a squad? Oh, it's not enough. I ain't got enough for squad yet. Oops. Alright, let's go back with my fire then. Bitch. Keep it pushing.
The enemy is as relentless as they were in our cycle.
Stay focused. Keep it up, people.
Oh shit. Oh! I didn't see it! I didn't see it! I didn't know it was another one of these bitches. God damn it.
There are more than I imagined.
Keep it up, people.
Oh. Let's do you. Let's throw a warp. Get up in here.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's keep it pushing. We ain't got that much time. We ain't got ammo and shit to be fucking with all these guys. Maybe we gotta go back the way we came. There we go. Some ammo.
Shepard, the Ratnai are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Okay.
Copy that.
Whew.
children.
The Arachnid Queen. She's the last queen?
Silent. Hollow. The machines come and take them to war. They die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
Yes. The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
I let you go back on Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
They can't hurt you anymore.
Yes, we understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us.
We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saved you once, I saved you again.
Wounded. She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, our Arlac company dies. Is that clear?
Listen up! Arlac Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way.
Commander?
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose. Now get us out of here.
Look at him coming through the rubble like he a hero and shit. I wish we could one-shot fucking Ravagers.
Shuttle's down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard!
What's up with this sad-ass music? No! What?
My turn.
I just left Grunt to die? No, that's crazy. No.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Ain't no way. Grunt better bring his ass out. Oh, whew.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
Damn. Oh, shit. I was about to say, fuck, if I had to choose between Grunt and her, she's gonna die. Fuck. I can't be doing that shit.
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time.
It wasn't her fault.
I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
That's right, boy.
Shepard, you made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace.
Keeping the
Peace.
peace.
If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
No, motherfucker.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in Medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Midcom.
Whew. Alright, we got more shit to do in Tuchanka. She's back! She's back! Hey sis, you have a good walk? Alright, we're slowly building up our forces. Let's see what the Rachni count as. 60? Okay, 100 for the Krogan. Dang. Okay, VidCom, here we go. What do you want?
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers.
So we made it to the Rachni Queen. She was being controlled by the machines to make more children so that they can corrupt them. And we saved her.
Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been...
Nothing I can. What about you? What's happening on...
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say...
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for. But everyone else? I don't think this...
Are you safe?
Who's that Pokemon?
And now we're running from Fox.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
Coming through, pokey checking and catching, and I see y'all. Hi, T. Oh, I thought you were saying hi to me. Damn, sister.